Hello there, this is 𝑷𝒐𝒕, and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite. And today, I will be driving my Jag XJ220S TWR in multiplayer to do a podium count. And this is the series of videos in which I drive the cars in MP2 where the matchmaking happens with the current car rank as opposed to the maximum car rank, and that's a lot of fun because that means you can bring cars that are not at max stars, which is the case for my Jag, and still, you might be able to get some interesting results. Before I jump into it though, if you like my content, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe. When you do those things, you tell YouTube this is worth recommending, allows the channel to grow, and allows me to keep making videos for you. So it's a win-win, do it for 𝑷𝒐𝒕. But alright, so the reason why I wanted to make a video on this car is because obviously there's a Grand Prix that just started for this car. Now, I already own the car, so I'm still going to participate in the Grand Prix just for the sake of getting the practice blueprints, because other than that, I'm not going to be winning any of this in high position, so I'm not really looking forward to getting the epics, so I don't really care for the rewards at the end. I just want to get all the blueprints that I can for this car. But, you know, we'll see. It will also depend on which tier I land and whatnot, but whatever. So that's why this is somewhat thematic for today on driving this particular Jaguar in MP2. Now, don't mind me, I was driving my Saline, but really, I'm looking for my Jag. Now, I have my Jaguar at 4 stars, but really the upgrade level that I have it at is at 3 stars. So this is effectively a 3-star Jag XJ220S TWR. So I have everything to the maximum level of 3 stars, which is 8. And yeah, that's how we're gonna be driving this thing. Now, given the rank of 3,500, almost 3,600, this puts it right there with, you know, Corvette Grand Sports and things like that. The spammy car, so I would imagine I'm gonna be finding a lot of that. Now, obviously this being Class S has a massive top speed advantage, but look at this acceleration of 72. Somewhat okay handling. For Class S, this is okay-ish. And Nitro, this is where this thing shines. So it's a very interesting car, but the acceleration is definitely what is gonna hurt me. But if I manage to get my car to top speed, then it might do some damage. Alright, and right away we're in a... Actually, this track might be relatively okay for me if I manage to get to my speed, but I see FXX, I see... What else did I see? I see a Centenario, I think I saw Onyx, there's a Grand Sport over there. And this season, by the way, that just started... Was it today that just started? Maybe. Man, is the game too quiet? I feel like it's always too quiet. It's neither Slipstream nor it's Ghost. No, I don't know. Is it Unbreakable? I haven't seen people knocking other people down. But maybe that's just because people have been playing clean. I have no idea. But yeah, definitely not Stripstream. Not a Slipstream or Ghost. So there's that. What happened with my music? Where did it go? I don't know. But yeah, so what is the deal with this Jag? Well, I just gave you a little bit of a look at the stats, and in general, just extrapolate that to 6 stars, and that's still kind of what this car is about. It's good top speed, well, decent top speed. Let's keep in mind, first of all, that this is a low class S car. So that is, I don't know what is the maximum rank of this, but it's not very, very high for Class S. So it's not like, oh my god, this is gonna compete against the best cars. No. But it has some pretty decently high top speed. For low class S. The problem is the acceleration, but the advantage, quote-unquote advantage, that it has if you manage to ever get it there, it's of course the Nitro. So it's a bit of a peculiar car. In the old multiplayer, this absolutely had no reason to exist. You know, in the multiplayer of Asphalt 9, there really wasn't a reason for you to be driving this, because by the time you could drive this in Legend League, you really didn't want to drive something like this. You wanted to drive something that was actually useful. Alright, so I did get defeated by a Grand Sport, but I did beat an Onyx, Cayman GT4, that's Class C though. Ferrari FXXK, Grand Sport FXX, and a Centenario. But hey, that's still a podium, so I should probably put it over there in the top left. Podium count 1. Let's go. Alright, the Caribbean is not exactly the type of track that I want for this car, but we shall try nonetheless. So yeah, just, you know, in the old multiplayer of Asphalt 9, and this is something that I don't see so much anymore because obviously it's been months since Alu, but, you know, when originally this multiplayer series started, this whole new multiplayer system in Alu, it started, people were complaining so much, and oh my god, it's so bad, and I miss the old one and whatnot. Nowadays, I don't see that so much. I mean, there's still obviously people who would prefer the old one, but like I was saying, in the old multiplayer, this car being Class S had absolutely no real use other than for specific events or things like that, but you really had no reason to drive a car like this because, well, if you have a Chiron, why would you drive this? Like, objectively, this is a much worse car. Then forget about the Chiron. Even other Class S cars, think of a Tri-Nemesis still better than this. Think of the Regera. Think of whatever else that you can get your hands on. This is just not a good Class S car, not even a mid-Class S car for the old multiplayer. But in the new multiplayer system, honestly, I don't even know where this thing is currently placed in... Oh, Jesus Christ. In MP1? Oh, boy! I'm fine. Hold on. Can I get my speed going? I'm faster than that car, but I don't have time to build it up. All right, is this unbreakable? Once again, I haven't seen a single knockdown just yet. Well, it's still interesting. That's another podium, so let me put it over there. Look at that, we're 2 for 2 with the podiums. Let's go. All right, defeated by Anonix, but I did beat a 𝒐𝒂. That's Class S. Lycan, also Class S. Renault RS01. Look, I would even dare to say that a Lycan would be more useful than the Jag in the old multiplayer. That's anyway. A couple of Speedstyle and the Centenario. Oh yeah, Speedstyle is a relatively common Class S car as well. Alright, can I get a top speed track please, game? This is not top speed. But yeah, just in general, there was very little reason to drive a car like this. Now, once again, over here in MP2 is the place to bring the cars that are not at full stars. That is where you can have a lot of fun. In fact, I actually think, I've talked about this before, but I do believe that in MP2 it's actually detrimental to bring the high star cars because they seem to be overranked, especially towards the better end of any given class, or rather the upper end of a class. But anyway, and in MP... Oh, for sakes, man. That was my fault, all right? I'm not gonna blame it on anybody, but that was... Jesus Christ. Fine. I'm fine. What was I saying? I completely got distracted by the little oopsie moment that was totally not 𝑷𝒐𝒏𝒕's fault. Oh yeah, that in MP1, once again, I don't know where this car is placed, but I don't imagine you're gonna find this car in Legend League in MP1. You're gonna find it probably sooner, somewhere in Platinum something. And this in Platinum something that can actually probably put a good fight. Yeah, it's much faster than, for example, a lot of Class A or even Class B cars that you might find in Platinum something. But the acceleration is what's gonna hurt it. So that makes it somewhat balanced, because it's a bit of a challenge to be like, oh, yeah, you have the speed, but can you ever get to it? And I don't know, I think that's kind of fun. I was actually, like I said, you saw it at the start of the video, I was driving, right before I started recording this video, I was driving my Celine that I have at 1 star. I actually have it straight up at stock, not a single upgrade applied. And man, that thing also has some really good top speed, but holy moly, it just doesn't ever reach it. At stock, it's impossible to get to top speed. But hey, all right, that's a 3rd place. I'm surprised that I managed to somewhat come back after that small oopsie, but that's a 3rd podium, so that's on the screen now. Defeated by a BXR Bailey and a Corvette Grand Sport, but I did beat an SV, Centenario, F8 Tributo, FXXK, and an Egoista. Yeah, I've heard that this is the OP car around these ranks because it's really, really strong. But hey, it's fine. I don't need to win them all I need is a podium. Now, to be fair, I keep on saying that this car is fast. All right, 370-something is not exactly the fastest thing out there. I know that there's cars in the same ranks that are even faster, but you know, I'm saying that in general, it's not too bad given the rank. Guess I'm gonna go on this side. Oh, come on. Now, this track could actually be a little bit on my benefit, to my advantage, if I, once again, manage to hit my top speed or get to my top speed. Because yeah, for example, I know there's a bunch of Class A cars that can hit this top speed as well. So it's like, really, Class S and it hits this speed? Well, yeah, but at this rank, Class A is not so often. Once again, Class S is a different story because they're just kind of weird on how they're balanced. But hey, whatever. The Nitro still even, well, 3 stars. The Nitro 3 stars is still pretty alright. I'm in 4th place. Can I catch up to one of them and steal a podium? I think I can. That guy seems to be doing pretty bad. Oh, that perfect Nitro around the corner. Come on, give me the jump. Give me the jump. Oh, don't wreck. Come on, don't get past me. Let's go. I mean, GG. All right, last second steal of a podium. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. So let me put it on the screen. Podium number 4. All right, so, oh, look at that. I know this guy. Used to play with me from time to time. I haven't seen him in a while, but to be fair, I haven't been streaming this game all that much. I did a stream yesterday, but hey, that was something else. Anyway, got defeated by the F12TDF and a Terzo Millennium, but I did beat the 𝑷𝒐𝒅𝒊𝒖𝒎, J50, Centenario, RSO1, and another Centenario. All right, neat. I'll take it. Buenos Aires. Yep, not fantastic. Well, once again, I guess it depends on which version of the track it is. You know, there's that version of the track on the outside where you go on like a bridge over the water, and that's pretty decent for top speed cars. That section in particular, but okay, I see which one this is. Well, I recognize the start. I don't know what comes after. It might have the jump now that I think about it. Nah, I don't know. Or is this the one where you go in that section of the big garden with the 3 lanes? Maybe that's it. I don't know. No, this one... who knows? Okay, stop trying to guess, 𝑷𝒐𝒕. You're not doing a good job of guessing it, and you're just like, yeah, no, well, no, perhaps, yeah, no, maybe, yeah, no. To be fair, this car drifts relatively alright, given, you know, low stars and whatnot, but yeah, this is the garden. I call this the garden, alright? 3 lanes. You know, the 3 sections. Can I get up? Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't. Ah, man. Alright, that's no podium for 𝑷𝒐𝒕. Whatever, I didn't want a podium anyway. VLF, Vector, and Elva beat me. But I beat 599X XJ220S, XJ, and XJ. By the way, I gotta talk about the Vector, because I actually was thinking of making a video about the Vector today. Oh my god, Osaka, Jesus, the game is just like, no, 𝑷𝒐𝒕, thou shalt not have a top speed track, enjoy. Why didn't I do a video on the Victor? Well, first of all, why would I make a video on the Victor? The car hunt for the Victor just started today, or was it yesterday? I don't know, but the car hunt just started, it must have been today. Or yesterday, whatever. The point is that, you know, I've talked about how that is a car hunt that I would recommend anybody that is lacking on Class A cars to go for. It's one of the best car hunts in Class A that you can do, and I think it's the only 6-star Class A car that you can get through a car hunt, not a special hunt. Special hunt is different, but through a regular car hunt, there it is. So I think that's a very valuable car hunt to go for. The car is pretty decent. I've always thought that the Victor is basically the Onyx, but slightly different. But yeah, if you have the Onyx, that should give you an idea of how the Victor kind of is. So that would be good, right? And they have so little fuel that having a couple of those cars, it's alright to do a bunch of races in one go, as opposed to, oh, I do one race with this and then I have to wait 4 hours for it to refuel. So, oh, wait a second, am I in first place? I'm in first place. Look at that. Look at me go. Amazing. So, alright, that is why I wanted to make a video, to be like, oh, look at the Victor. This is what the Victor looks like. This is how it performs and all of that stuff. But why did I decide against doing that? Well, let me explain that to you in the next race, because I don't have time to do it in this one. That is not only a podium, that's a first place. Should I add a counter of first places as well? What'd you say, guys? Like over there in the top, I make the text a little smaller, and then I add first places and then podiums, just to have an idea of how many actual W's I got. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see that, but for now, that is definitely a podium, so let's put it over there. And I beat a Grand Sport VLF Centenario, Grand Sport Centenario, Lycan, and 𝑉XR_Bailey. Alright, really, realistically speaking, the cars that should have beat me should have been the Grand Sports, because they're very agile, and for this track, that's what you want. Maybe even the Lycan if driven well. The 𝑉XR_Bailey, I don't know, I don't think it really had that much of a chance in this track, but hey. Okay, this is a little bit more friendly towards top speed, a little bit. So, the reason why I didn't do the video on the Victor is because I realized that this year alone, I've already made 2 videos on the Victor. 2. And at least one of them, if not both of them were, must have been just one. But at least one of them was precisely because of a car hunt and whatnot. Either way, I feel like making a 3rd video this year for that car, it's a little bit too much. There's so many other cars that I want to explore. Now, to be fair, those other 2 videos that I did were on Asphalt 9. And so I technically haven't, I guess, tested the Victor in MP and multiplayer in general in Asphalt Legends Unite, where the results may actually be different. So there is a reason to record that. But then again, there was another problem where currently in MP1, I am not in the league where I need to be in order to record that. Now, maybe if I try to rank up a little bit over there, I should be able to get to that league and make a video on it. But I don't know that you guys need a video to talk about the Victor again. In fact, you know what? At the end of this video, I'm gonna put both videos in the end cards of the Victor, so that if you're really curious to see the Victor in action, you'll be able to see it over there. But yeah, I don't think we need a third video this year on that car. Well, look at that, second place. Like I said, give this car some space to stretch its car legs, and maybe can do something decent. All right, either way, that's a podium, so let me put it up there. So out of 7 races, we've got 6 podiums. Look at that. Defeated by the 𝒐𝒐𝒏𝒕, which, to be fair, it is about the same speed. Well, a little slower, but hey. But I did beat a Solos, FXXK, Peugeot Onyx, Enzo Ferrari, Grand Sport, and a Centenario. You see why I said that this is the game mode to bring the low stock cars so you can have a lot of fun? And with that idea of this being fun, it's precisely why I said that I think it would be a good idea for anybody to go for the Grand Prix of this car, just to try to unlock it. Yeah, you're not gonna get it at high stars, but who cares? You can always bring the car at low stars here in MP2 and just drive with it. You have nothing to lose other than using the fuel, but who cares? Just do your 3 races, or however many if you have the Legend Pass, Unite Pass, and yeah, just have some fun with it. That's how I focus, or yeah, how I focus this multiplayer series, the MP2, and honestly, I'm just having a blast with it. Like, this is a car, once again, like I said, in Asphalt 9, I really had no reason to drive this, and really no opportunity to drive it. Because you could only use it in Legend League, and once I'm in Legend League and MP1 in the old multiplayer, then I didn't want to lose my points, so I wouldn't bring a bad car like this. But over here, this is fantastic. You can bring whatever car you want, just drive it, have some fun with it, see what it can do. If it does good, amazing. If it does bad, oh well, who cares? You didn't lose anything. There's no ranking or rating over here. Just play, enjoy your cars, enjoy your garage, and even if you have it at 1 star thanks to the Grand Prix, hey, still, bring it a few times, drive it and see what it can do. Have some fun with it and be like, oh, look at that, my 1-star horrible car beat a Grand Sport or something. I don't know, whatever it is that you beat, right? I don't know, that is why I find this so much fun to bring all of these cars that otherwise I would have absolutely no reason to ever drive. That's gonna be a first place. That's another first place. I mean, there weren't too many, but that's definitely one of them. So overall, good results with this thing. 7 podiums, 8 races, 7 podiums. I think that's pretty decent. If you enjoyed this video, once again, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, do all of that. Let me know what other car you would like for me to make a video on. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.